Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, everybody. My name is Albert Tan from Download Silo. Welcome to this Zintlr LTD Facebook Live session. And we are happy to have our two founders here. They are Uswal Kumar and also Pranif Kariwal. Okay, how are you guys, Uswal and also Pranif?
Hey Albert, doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you so much.
Uswal, how are you?
Thank you for bringing me on call, Albert. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I
Uh,
hope you're doing well and all of our viewers too.
yeah, I'm actually can't wait to see this demo. So before we start, let me do some housekeeping with our audience. So guys, kindly give permission to this wave video to show your name and profile photo by clicking this link, wave.video/Facebook as usual, so that we can see your name and profile photo when you comment and we can have a better or maybe more intimate interaction with the speakers. So guys, please do that and we hope that everybody will uh, do that. So let's see. Is there anybody yet? Oh, nobody yet. Zero audience. Don't worry. Let's see. Okay. Let me type this form for them to fill in. Not this form, this message with video. Hmm. Let me see. A little bit strange because I do not know what happened. Why nobody coming
No
in that
worries.
sense.
Yeah.
Did you check the? Let me see.
Hi, Jaideep.
Okay. I think it's a wrong. Maybe they are actually going to the wrong page. If I'm not wrong, hold on. Let me check again. Oh, I see somebody here. Jadip, Jadip, can you tell me why you go to the YouTube and not the Facebook chat? Is there not scheduled in the Facebook chat? Oh, I see. I see. I think so because I think they have missed out. They have missed out. Okay. Let me try to. Okay, let me do something. Guys, you actually can do it in the Facebook page. Hold on, let me get my Facebook page link here. Okay. Okay, let me type this link in our Facebook group. A bit. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I actually put up the link there in our group. So we ask them to go to the Facebook page. So Jadip, can you get the Jadip and Latif? You are watching it from what they call this Facebook page, right, Latif? So can you go to the group and ask the people to go into the Facebook page to watch this video, to watch this streaming? Okay, let them. Jadip, can you hear me, Jadip? Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys. Sorry for the mix-up. Okay, we have Latif Mia, HM Suja, Mohan, Azim Syed, you know. So I do not know why, because Wave Video have actually misfired this time. He actually go into the Facebook page, YouTube, but the Facebook group, they somehow miss it. So sorry for the misfire by this Wave Video. But we will continue because I think more people are coming in. So with that, let me do some magic. Okay, so Uzval and Pranif, sorry for all the what they call this trouble, you know. So we can start now. So before we start, let me ask you some question, you know. So Uzval and also Pranif are both co-founders of this Zintlr LTD. So Uzval, can you tell us where are you based, and then why do you want to start up this Zintlr?
Okay. So at this moment, we are based out of Bangalore, India, and Zintler is actually a consequence of the problems that we faced ourselves. I mean, while we started our journey a few years back, we were all hardcore engineers who love to create things. Our journey started from scratch, right? We didn't know much of sales. We didn't know how to do growth. We were brilliant engineers. Both the co-found, I mean, apart from me, Pranay and Ravi came from brilliant backgrounds. We worked with some of the biggest enterprises in implementing some of the largest projects. But there was one big challenge always, that was growth. And that is something that we consistently kept on working again and again. And we saw that outbound is a challenge. While there are a lot of tools which is intending to solve, nobody is looking at the real problem out there. And that's where we jumped into it with just one intention, to just go all out, solve outbound, enable others like us to make sure that outbound becomes a channel of a way of growth. Because when I spoke to most founders, I realized that they spoke say they need any growth, they think that, say, let's do reference or let's do inbound through SEO. But as a business, you need scalable and predictable revenue, right? You need continuous revenues. And only one way was there for that, which was people essentially went out for Google ads, and that was the only way by which any business could get revenues predictably. Most of the social media told that outbound was dead. We were doing outbound and it was working beautifully for us. We did see a lot of problems which we consistently went on solving. So we were like, why not build a platform which solves this end to end at, say, 1 by 28th cost of what you spend in Google ads? You go on to build a predictable and scalable revenue model using outbound. That was the whole idea why we got started with Zintler, and we have been now backed by some of the best customers who are, backing us. Some of the best industry leaders who really believe in the idea, and here we are. But thank you for having us here, Albert. I hope my answer suffices.
Yeah, very good. So may I know how big is your team? You know, whether in marketing or in maybe development or maybe on the management side.
Right. At this moment, we are a team of 22 people. Although fully bootstrapped, we are extremely, we are going strong. We are doing very well. And I think among the 22 people, a couple of them are product managers. I look at product myself too at times. There are a couple of guys in marketing automations and a couple of them who take care of sales. And then, a couple of people in support, and then around 5, 6 people in development and data. For data, we also have an extended team. Apart from that, we have a pool of researchers who work with us across a lot of universities globally, which help in a lot of research activities and a lot of innovation that we bring in, which we'll be showing on the call today.
Okay, that's good. So, without further ado, I think the audience actually know where are you from, how is your company formed. Yeah, before we go, I need to ask one last question, why the name Zintlr?
Maybe let me
Yeah, please,
take
Brian.
the question up. So when we were building the company, any founder, anyone who wants to build a startup, the biggest challenge is coming up with the name. It needs to be
Yes.
catchy. It needs to, right? So we came out with a lot of names, but we could never find a domain for it. But
Okay.
then we were very sure that we want to go into intelligence. So we don't want to just become a lead generation platform or just something that will give you leads, phone numbers, or email. We wanted to become a whole cycle of whole of your sales outbound solution end to end. So we wanted to focus mainly on the intelligence part of it, and we wanted to give you the best recommendations and suggestions of the most ideal customers that you can ever that you can probably convert very easily. So that's why Zintler means Z factor for intelligence and recommendation. So that's the whole vision of building proper intelligence and giving you the best kind of suggestions and recommendation.
Okay, that's quite difficult to understand. So, Jack factor into business intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so yeah, I just saw, yeah, Krishnan, you spent 12 minutes to locate this video. Sorry for that because the button is not actually disabled. Somehow, with video didn't go through to the Facebook group. So, but we scheduled to three places. One is Facebook page, Facebook group, as well as YouTube. So, finally, you are here. Don't worry. So, if anybody was looking for the link, please tell them we are here. Okay, so guys, so I can't wait to see the demo from Ushwal. So Ushwal, I'm sure sharing your screen now.
Sure. Let me take everyone through the demo.
Yes.
I just signed in. So I think any typical user, whenever you sign in, you'll technically come on the dashboard. The first step that we recommend is, you have to get the extension for the best experience, because our tool is actually curated in a way that the extension can actually go on to help you with a lot of things. And then say you're done, there are a lot of very basic features which talks about what is going to come in the future. There are basic task management on all of these, which might connect with your calendar in the future, and then later connect it with your sales automation that we are building, and then give you a real-time engagement score and all of it, so that you get the best intent, that out of say 1000 prospects you reached out to, you are bound to get intelligence that these 25 prospects are the hottest prospects, and so on. But at the moment, the first version of it, even before I show the product, most important idea is that why this product, right? So any outbound sales ultimately is what? Approach the right customer, give them the right offer at the right time, correct? So you get these three things right and you're good. So approaching the right customers is where finding the decision maker is the biggest challenge, and hence we came up with something called as lookup. And say I was just looking for different keywords right now. Say, I just want companies around say marketing. So we found like uh, these many companies, which is I think 26 lakh, 2 lakh 60,614. So 200 and 200, 260K companies we found just for marketing keyword. We can also again go by different geographies. Say you're at United States as geography. So you can just do United States and just find all the marketing companies or companies which deal with any form of marketing around US. So it starts looking for data around that. So we got 95,472 companies just around the US. which are essentially in marketing. Again, we can go on to filter that, say based on the size of the company. I'm sure you might have seen these features in a lot of tools. So I'll just try to be fast and then take more of questions and then show you some of the magical things that we have built, because we have been getting a lot of questions around that, right? Similarly, you can put any company domains and you can actually search about them. You can search by company names, you can search by technologies. Again, technologies is a beta feature right now. We have curated more than 700k companies at the moment, but we are adding up technologies of more and more companies. Keywords is quite good. You can also tally by year founded. uh, you can search by which industry they are in and so on. Even among people, you can search by, say, I just need the decision makers who are the CVD level people, right? The C-suite executives, the VP and the director level people. So again, say companies, marketing companies around the US, where we are trying to find decision makers. Let's see what's the data we have found. And we get more than 33 wait 3,32,989 332k decision makers across marketing domain. And these are not the only filters that we want to be limited with. This is just the first set of features that we are coming out. We want to come out with a lot of powerful things, like setting up triggers that any new companies that get funded, let me know. Any new companies which is hiring, let me know. That's the whole idea and crux of uh, the whole lookup that we are looking out for. You can filter by any of these, and we are happy to add more filters as we move forward, and incorporate that in our roadmap. Say, search people by industry, search, just find their professional emails, just found their LinkedIn URL, just found their phone numbers. Because naturally, as a data aggregator, it's not possible to find everything for everyone, but we find something for some people and everything for some people, and eventually we want to get the best in this. So again, by person's location, because the company could be situated elsewhere, the people could be situated elsewhere, and similarly we go on to find. Say just today afternoon, I had a call with one of our MRR customer who is actually looking for certain universities and companies which deal with higher education. So we were actually trying higher education as keyword. These keywords are new to me because these are certain niche, and yet I want to show it to you guys on how rich we are with a lot of niche as well. Say, uh, we found more than 38,685 higher education institutes or companies which work with higher education. Not just that, it gives you most of the classification. You can also open details about this particular company, and you can get more information about them. Say for them, the financials are not available, probably they are closed or small enough, so it's not showing up. Again, a very advanced version and nuanced version of this page is coming up. Say you can still find about this company, about all the employees here, while we get better with a lot of organization charts and hierarchies. You can find the technologies that this organization uses for different activities. And for some other company types, let's do a LinkedIn search for some people. uh, let's say let's just go to LinkedIn off. I'm also open to taking LinkedIn accounts of anyone right here on the chat as well. Say, Razorpay is a payment gateway partner. So I know the founder of Razorpay, which is, let's try to find him. Wait, I think I've switched his name wrong. Yeah, so this is the founder. And say, let's just open his profile and let's see if we are able to find something about him or not. And accordingly we'll just try other random people. So you could also run the extension on anyone's LinkedIn profile. In real time, it tries finding a lot of information about this person whom you want to, say, target and reach out to. Directly we get their email IDs, personal and work separately, which are active. All of these get filtered in real time. The social media credentials of this person, what is their job function, and then some sales tips, which is at an initial stage. But again, we want to help people in real time because people don't get a lot of time in upgrading themselves about the company, and then what the company has been doing, the catch-all details of the company, their website, and so on. And again, you can click and view that all profile. You can look at other colleagues working at that company and say you can also unlock their details in real time. Not just that, you can say the accuracy and everything in real time. The unlock has happened and this profile comes up. You can also see what this company has been doing on the social media of late. You can also social media, which we have found probably something like Twitter, which is now renamed as X, or something like Facebook. So all the tweets related to this person, and then their work history, and then you can also save them in real time. So this is a big emphasis towards social selling. Say I can create a new list right here and then save them, or save them in my existing lists. The biggest idea here is that at this moment we are out with LinkedIn extension. Probably any other tools that you know of is might be live with something like this. But the biggest advantage is that we understand the importance of social selling, and that's where we plan that why not open the extension on other social media as well, on other places, where while you are playing around on your social media in real time and you think that okay, this guy could be my lead, why not save them? So things like these are something that we plan. At this moment, it's fully ready for LinkedIn. You can save things, and not just that. Say we go on their website as well. Say I want to do deep dive further into their company. So let's say we go on their website, something like razorpay.com. I can open any other real-time websites as well if you guys want me to. And say let's again do a generic search around their website. So say it identifies the website and starts giving you all intel about that company that's found, all the technologies that they use, all of their top executives, the financials that they have published, how many funding rounds they have gone through, what is the funding amount they have totally raised. You can actually click on view details, go to their company page, and actually view a lot more details. We'll go into that and I will show you further. We are also coming up with a lot of things like uh, like showing news related to that company in a greater detail, and having a feed where you can track your industry. Say you are from D2C, so you can see all the important news related to D2C. A company got funded with this amount, and then you can click on view their decision makers. Things like these are something that we are coming up with, which will come up on feed. This is all the news related to that company that was recently found. While this feature also gets better currently in beta, again you can find the company social media and so on, right? It talks about all the founders. Even if say this is just the first line of information for our customers. And why am I confident about getting the right form of data for our people is, one, you try to find data which is in our database that is found maybe for 30 million companies or more. As we talk, it gets better. Additionally, now if you could not find much, then you can still run a Zscout search right here on the extension, and right here you can also find all the emails listed on the website. It takes you to Zscout, all the social media about that business. And again, this is another feature which comes as a combo to the existing tool, where you will be able to find all details about any website, absolutely, and get all the emails and phone numbers listed on their website. Say the emails which are again verified and then showed, the social media of them. You can export this, all the keywords related to them, the tech that they use, top executives related to their company. And you could do all of this in bulk as well. I think in the topmost package, there's no cap on the usage of this. So one option is you try to find details through, say, lookup. Second, you try to find on LinkedIn. Third, you try to find on LinkedIn company pages. Fourth, you try to find on the company page. Fifth, you got all the extra information through Zscout. Sixth, it also empowers your Google search results. Say, if I have the extension installed, let me do something like Visual Zintler, or let's do Shashank Reza Pay, or any other companies that you guys think of. And in real time, it's going to add up a lot of things in your Google search results. Again, this is going to get better. Say I just searched Visual Zintler, I could find more about Zintler here, and this person right here. I can also unlock his email ID. I can also save him right here. So Say, let's just do something like, I don't remember anyone at top of my mind. Let me do Shashank. And let's see if, I mean, I'm doing all of these impromptu. I'm open to, if you guys want me to check out someone, I'm open to doing that as well. And let's see what shows up for this. So Reza Pay is shown up, different Shashanks are shown up, and see, Shashank Kumar has also shown up. I could also search like founder, managing director, and just his profile would have shown up. And I can again actually save it in the list. So the knowledge panel does not just make your Google search result better. The Z Scout, and this does not just give you a lot of intel about companies and a lot of trends that we are going to add. Z Scout does not just give you all the emails and data related to, and technologies related to any companies. The extension does not just help you in getting intel in real time and empowering your social search. The extension on websites does not just help you get all of these details in real time. The lookup also in real time verifies a lot of emails during your unlock to make sure that your rates are least. Say it gives you a percentage accuracy, and your credits are actually charged only and only for the verified emails that you get. For something that's unverified, your credits are not charged. We try to make sure that we give you the best accuracy emails to reduce our bounce rate. Again, the idea of why us doing this, right? If someone else already did it, we have a huge innovative team. I mean, such big ideas are coming in always. Why are we building the same thing? There are a lot of gaps in the market. One, everyone in sales is using the one size fits all approach, and I'll tell you how and why. But more importantly, a lot of geographies are still uncaptured. Since US is the biggest market, so of course there's a lot of data from everyone towards US, but there's a very weak data in other geographies, and we want to again become market leaders in those geographies as well, while our US data is exceptionally good. Apart from that, we want to give the best possible accurate data backed by the intelligence, because not just your prospects, I mean, you say your market size is huge, say of 10,000 customers, probably just 2,000 customers are in buying journey. And that's where we want to build our future roadmap, which helps you in getting the relevant prospects who actually matter and how you personalize them. Now, all of what I showed you, probably a very small part of what I showed you, you know and all of these come from our database exclusively. A very small part of what I showed you of what I have built. I have one more thing which is a surprise for the community, which nobody has ever built before this. We are the first ever to come in this, and this is going to change the way your demos happen. And this is just the start. Let me show you, something on so a first version of something. Say this is Ravi, our co-founder, and in this I'm actually ready to take up LinkedIn profiles of you guys who are in the, who are listening to us, and actually run through their personality. Say we get the whole intelligence about Ravi right away, even without talking to him. Say, I want to get personality about Ravi. I don't know Ravi. I want to sell a $50,000 tool to Ravi. Ravi is a decision maker of an organization. I don't even know, and probably Ravi is a busy man who's giving me just a 10 minute of time. I maybe his assistant told me that, hey Ujjwal, I give you 10 minutes. You close deal with Ravi. Now you don't know that person, right? You don't know whether that person is an introverted person or extroverted person. Whether you should do small talk and build relationship, or actually talk about point and show value and get things done. In 10 minutes, what more can you do? And that is where we want to come up with disruption. Right away here, you'll get to know everything about him with a very high accuracy. Let's actually play with your profiles, guys. If you give me your profiles, we'll actually do it. I'll quickly skim through Ravi and then we'll do your profiles. Ravi is an analytical, strategic, and innovative person who is a compromising negotiator, which means that if he likes something, he might not crush me, he might find a midway. So he's, with passion for entrepreneurship, technology, has strong background in this. So I know what I can do small talks about if at all I have to. He's a leader and mentor with track record in building strong communities. His age group is around 25 to 30. Technology is his forte. Entrepreneurship is something which is an energizing thing for him. Reading and traveling could be his hobby. Most important point, if I need to talk to him, I need to be direct and on the point. Provide focus on benefits and ROI of the product. And anything I talk about, I need to provide data. So I cannot tell stories to him that, hey Ravi, say this is the problem and this is the solution. Ravi is on the talkative side, quite a decisive individual who is midway around, risk tolerant, not on very supporting or dominating side, so not very catchy to emotions and neither very much away from it, and a very practical person. Say, let's find some more magical parts of this. Say, priority for Ravi will always be results. So talk about results that, hey Ravi, you take this $50,000 package, you get this, and I'll make sure that your workforce gets efficient by 40% straight. If not, refund. He's an early adopter, so I can sell products which are in early stage. So I don't need to waste my time on late adopters. His decision makings are pure data driven, so no intuition. He will actually think and look at the numbers and then buy it. I know, a couple of people I spoke about this thought that it is ridiculous, but after looking at the results, some of them banged their head on wall, and that's where so much of research has been put in. His incentive is ROI. Talk about ROI, and he's sold. If you want to tell no to him, it needs to be direct, no tactful. If you want to convince him, it needs to be evidence based. The psychological hook for him is innovation. If I want to have him hooked, I keep talking about innovative projects, innovative things. He might actually go on to pay something extra if something like that happens. You can also get a quick tip around it. Say, I want to call Ravi to say no, or I want to call Ravi to introduce him to someone, or say to win him back. Then we can also get insights on what are the things that needs to be done to win him back based on his personality profile. Need to be honest and direct, acknowledge any mistakes, offer any solution or compromise. Must not be too pushy, must not make false promises or commitments, and do not ignore or dismiss their concerns. So, say he is in my discovery stage, I have not reached out to him, and I want to get some insight on what is the best thing to do if I want to have the best utility. And this is just the academic part of it, guys. Upon this, we are building a lot of actions that you get personalized message, what to send on LinkedIn, what to send on mail, and so on. So you need to acknowledge their passion for entrepreneurship and technology, talk about their experience in ML and cybersecurity, and inquire about successful company and their leadership style. Probably this could be a good way to get started in conversation. Be direct and straightforward in communication, so you don't need to rotate around, probably compared to a prospect like me. And then you need to show respect to expertise, open to learning and their insights. Don't waste their time with small talks or irrelevant topics. So you know what needs to be done. Don't challenge their authority. Avoid being overly casual or informal. Whereas for a person like me, it would actually show that be very formal, build relationships, and so on. So this is just a small gist of the product. These are the energizers. These are the stressors. And so on. Let's try on some other profile if anyone is willing to give me their LinkedIn profile here and has LinkedIn reasonably updated. Um, Okay, I think in next few minutes, if we have anyone's LinkedIn coming here in the messages, I would be happy to run the tool on your profile. We are quite confident about. Okay, so I think Mr. Krishna Swami has given us the profile. Yeah,
Swami, that's your profile, right?
yeah. So I'm just copying the link and let me open it on his profile, and let's try how good it is. Maybe
Yeah.
this is going
See,
to be fun. Yes. So okay, I think quite an active profile. So, and this feature is not live yet, guys. So this feature goes live very soon, and this is this extension is with me. But in next few days, I actually plan to integrate this with the main profile and main extension, and this should go live. So this is on dev, which is not connected with our main core database that you guys have access to, right? So now it's creating a personality profile. Again, this is a very premium tool that actually costs something to us, but we are willing to open this only for our this campaign and then later to the enterprises and not for the general users. Let's see how this comes up. In the meantime, until this shows up, I can take one of the questions, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so the profile is here, I think.
Oswald,
Yeah.
there are many questions, so but some of them have been answered. So
Mhm.
I would like to, because I'm quite impressed with all what you have seen, what I have seen. I want to know more about this company, AppSumo. Can you find
Right.
out who are inside there?
Sure.
I
We
mean,
can.
just do a live if possible.
So, AppSumo founders. Do you want to look at AppSumo founders?
Whatever, because as a company, their founder, their staff, whatever,
Sure. Next,
everything
let's
about
look at
them.
AppSumo. Perfect. I think let's do that. Fair enough. So after we run through Chris, maybe. So
Mm.
Chris, very conscientious, so very rightly calculative individual who's always detail oriented, who has strong focus on process improvement and optimization. They have background in tech consulting and passionate about reducing intellectual waste. Probably based on their profile, this might have come up. Uh, his age group comes somewhere between 35 to 45. Currently in the service design industry, but technology process and improvements are something which could be an energizer. For his personality type, something like reading will make sense. I could probably give him a book. Uh, you know, Most important thing is I need to be well prepared with data and facts, and that actually makes me scared while I talk about his profile, right? And then be respectful of their time, be clear and concise in communication. These are the three top tips that I get right here. Talking about the profile, it puts him a bit towards reserved side, so not a very talkative person, but a very decisive person, and perfect. Thank you so much, Chris. I think this is a big validation for us on the call. And again, not very much towards this tolerant side, waking up and then going on a wall.
I think
Midway between. Yeah,
Usual, let me
yeah.
interrupt. With this feature, I think everybody should buy this product because it's
Correct.
gold.
And just we have it, we are first in the world to build this, and upon this we are building really crazy amount of things which we want to give to the premium package. We want to give automation and how to send very personalized emails, and in fact we have internal plans to also build it to an extent that if I want to sell this to him and this is the status what needs to happen, that. But I just don't want to spread the whole surprise. Very pragmatic person again. Let's just go into the approach maybe, or business. His priority is always efficiency, always looks at efficiency. Again, an early adopter, probably for the same reason he's on the call with us. Thank you for showing your trust in us, Chris. If you can spread some kind words about us, that will really help. Again, your decision making is data driven. Incentive is cost saving, which is a very interesting thing to show up. So if I want to make him buy something, I can actually tell him that, hey, this is the amount you'll save if this happens, and that could increase the chance maybe. Saying no needs to be direct, a very direct person. Convincing is just by showing data and ROI. He prioritizes efficiency and process improvement in any decision making, likely to be early adopter of new tech, and values data driven decision making. Perfect. And social engineering hook is again cost saving. Strategic negotiator, that's a very interesting thing. So you need to be very well planned if you're planning to negotiate with him. Similarly, if we look at his personality, we need to focus on optimization and efficiency, and avoid being disorganized and unprepared, and then don't be overly aggressive and pushy. So this is a small brief. There's a lot more details that we can actually show up, but in the interest of time, probably. But I would love to connect with you, Chris, and let's have a chat anyway. But I hope this was fine and this did some justice, considering I don't know you yet. Okay, perfect. So moving forward, let's run the tool on AppSumo. Let's go to AppSumo website maybe,
Yeah.
and then let's try to run the tool on the AppSumo folks. Um,
Yeah, this is
I
really
hope,
fantastic.
yeah, yeah, the personality intel is going to be a game changer for sales, because I'll tell you the idea how it came up. I was always worried that in the whole sales, everyone uses one size fits all approach. You are planning to do cold email, so and if I have 1000 prospects, I'm actually sending cold email to all 1000 prospects, or I'm probably cold calling to all 1000 prospects. But every human is different, right? Probably I could be a call person, Pranay could be a text person. Maybe if you call me, I'm more likely to respond, and I might, not, I might do one word responses on text, compared to Pranay not taking up calls at all and just trying to write long messages, like I think here in the answers he's writing. So, this is AppSumo. Let's see if we are able to find some data about them. They have been doing some good job, I think, with respect to the early stage communities. Oh, nice. We find their details. They were founded in 2010, so quite a mature company. Founded by Noah Kagan, workforce. These are the tech that they use. Oh, they are built on React. Fortunately, we are also on React. These are the top execs of their company. Let's see what Noah does. Probably, if we want to write to them. And this is his, personal and professional email, which is verified in real time. And say, we are on their website, right? Similarly, on their LinkedIn and so on, we could do a lot of things. Say, let's go to Noah's, LinkedIn. I think I was connected to him recently. Yeah, and then we see more about him here. So this is pretty much about about him and about the company. So this is a very, very, very small brief about capabilities of the product, and we have just taken first step into the product, and we are actually looking for our early backers, and take up things from them and build with them rather than building for them. Just understand what they want and build along. So this is very, very small capability and just the first step of what we want to solve. Like how I showed in psychology intel, we will be able to predict beforehand whether this person is a call person, this person is a text person. We also want to do things like lead routing. Say you have a team of 10 salespeople, and you know that these, for this one salesperson, these 150 prospect match the same personality type, and their natural selling style will sell to them. For these two people, these 300 people are, more compatible. So you actually pit more compatible salespeople against the best prospects to increase your conversions. There are a lot of use cases that we plan to build around this, and lot of interesting things come up. And we want to open this just for our community in this. I'm very sure that this might not open for ordinary customers, might only go for enterprises. But before that, why not my lovely community? Because I'm one among this community, and I want to give the best to the community. So that's pretty much the demo of our product. Now I'm happy to take up questions, or if there's anything I might have missed, I'm happy to show that as well.
I was very, very impressed as well, especially this what you call personality intelligence. I'm not sure how accurate, but then based on what you have shown, so it's really, really good. So before we go into the question and answer, let me do some announcement. Today we have actually two kind of a reward for you guys. First is for every attendees in this Facebook Live, you will get 100 free credits to try out. So this is courtesy of this Zintl group, Zintl team, and we have two giveaway prizes to be won. So let me give you the link first because we are actually 10:45 now. So before, because there are so many questions being answered by this Pranav already, so there are some questions which maybe we will go through one by one, but I don't think we can go through all the questions, and we have more than 40 people right now. So this is one of the best attendance so far. So let's see, let me give you the link for the bonus credit first. Okay, guys, if you are present, you are attendee, you are entitled to 300 credits. This is a simple Google form. Just go there and put in your name and answer a few questions. You will get that in 24 hours or so. Okay, guys, this is the free 100 credits. And this is the other one, which is actually our giveaway prices form. Okay, this is the one. Okay, let me put it in into the chat. Give me 1 minute. And the giveaway form is here. Okay, it's all in the chat. Please check it out. And we'll go through the question because there are so many questions we have to pick and choose. I hope. Okay, Uswal, I will just project up and then we answer very fast. Okay,
Sure.
we do that
Cool.
because there are
Yeah.
hundreds of questions there.
I'm glad that we are getting so
Yeah.
much love
How do
from this
you ensure
community.
the lead
Yeah.
information is the latest?
Okay, so one, we consistently track for which geographies maximum unlocks are happening. So we try to make that geographies a lot more updated very consistently. We have a lot of proprietary data partners who also help us in sourcing a lot of data. Plus, a lot of data sourcing happens through our data pipelines that we have created across thousands of different sources. So we try to refresh and pull maximum there, and we put greater emphasis towards verifying and validation of those lead information. Yes, ensuring how it is latest is a good question. At least there are a lot of different type of information. Talking about the contact details, every 3 months we verify all the emails that are there. Every 6 months we have a lot of algorithms which somehow verifies the phone numbers and the authenticity, and if it is present in multiple records that we have found. This is about the contact information, about the people consistently using LinkedIn and other sources, other contact sources where people update the virtual contact cards and a lot of other things. From there, we source data. Plus, we also source financial information through a lot of financial places, news through a lot of news sources, technologies through a lot of processing that we do for technology, and so on. I mean, different data types. I can actually give a elaborate thing. I might be putting a deck soon. So that's the answer to this question. I hope that satisfies.
Okay, that's good. Let me go to the next question. Okay, email verification. Are they very well verified, and what is the bounce rate like?
Yes, so we verify emails in real time, as I told you. So we are using Zintler to do our own Zintler sales as well. So, and we are typically seeing a 90 to 93% delivery rate, to be very honest. And we actually want to make it better. But at this moment, more than 90% delivery rates we are getting. And I think we are also getting like 65% open rates for our campaign, at least the most recent campaigns, because the volume was huge. In general, about 70%. But that's typically the bounce rate. How many leads can we extract from LinkedIn daily for normal and sales navigator profile? We don't have any hardbound limits ourselves. Whatever are the LinkedIn limits every day, only those apply. Yeah, maybe if you are doing very large scale misuse, say 10,000 or 8,000, that is considered as a bot activity and some action might happen. But we don't have a activity as such, and that's just a subject to fair use policy. So we don't restrict anything. You don't need Sales Navigator to use our tool either. And as we get more requests from you that I need better data for this geography, I need better data for this geography, our team is going to try our best to come on ground and make sure that we satisfy your requests. When time cannot be committed, but as soon as possible, to be very precise. Next
Okay,
question.
so this question is quite interesting. Can we enrich the linking URL to find email and vice versa?
Perfect. I think the enrichment tool is a very important thing. Couple of users have asked us. This is among our top priority. I'll give a ETA very soon. You can actually use, in your Excel sheet also you can enrich all the data, or you can also enrich your Salesforce or other CRMs using our tool. All of these are coming up. The Salesforce development is in process. The email thing is in process. We have a lot of feature requests we're actually trying to prioritize. Since this has come up quite a few times, we might put this on a bigger priority, but yes, this will happen.
Okay, guys. Pranif says that the email will only be sent to you as verified email after 7 step. I think that is a very long process.
So we do that instantly in less than a second for each email. Yeah.
What do you need first to be able to use Zintlr? Buy first.
Uh, right. I mean, you can use it. You can sign up. Yeah. If you buy, it really helps.
Okay, Bill always ask this question. Can we select what you call zoom in to very very what you call maybe to small town or a postcode that kind of thing? Can we do that?
Pranay, would you like to take this question?
I can't hear you,
I
Pranay.
think you're muted.
Can you hear us?
Okay, I think I'll take the question. I think he is muted. Yeah, so at this moment you can do up to city, but if this is a very important requirement, we can actually take this into consideration. We were actually considering something on the postal code level. So at this moment, while I think you can use zip codes at the moment, uh, we can make it more specific. I think at this moment we have zip codes as well in our HQ location, so you can pretty much select a specific zip code, but we are trying to make the accuracy better on that front.
Okay, that's good. Okay, do you do kind of a keyword listening? I'm not sure whether you do that.
This is a very important question. Thank you for bringing up this question. So, this is another X factor that we have, that we are always listening to our customers. We are consistently taking keyword requests from our customers. And that's where I showed you the higher education thing, right, which is on the screen. We will listen to the keywords and we'll try our best to bring in those keywords. So, this is one big advantage if you choose us. We will take keyword requests from you and we'll incorporate that. So, we would love to have more keywords from you guys.
Okay, thank you. Okay, will the credit carry forward if it's not
Uh,
used?
okay, unfortunately not. Say this month you got 1000 credits. So this month you can use all 1000. Next month you'll get freshly new 1000. But carry forwarding is tough. I'll be very honest. Actually, the cost of the tool for us is very high, to be honest. But we want to do something for the community in a limited LTD one time. So we are here. But considering the costs at this moment, it might be tough to carry forward, but you will get fresh credits every single month for lifetime, and we are here to stay.
Yeah, I believe LTD buyer, maybe 20% of them will use fully the tools. The other 80% maybe you'll use it once a while or all these things. But if this tool is very, very useful, all the outreach or campaign or people who run this kind of outreach or maybe to find email, to find leads, so they will love this, So yeah, limits will be very important.
Right. Perfect.
Okay.
So, next question.
Okay,
Okay.
this is
So,
more custom report.
understood. Something like custom report. Maybe at this moment we don't have this, but if if this is going to be a game changer for you, um, you know, we can
What?
actually plan. In my roadmap, I had something like Z Audit, which will help you audit whether your social media is perfect, your website is perfect, and all that for your background customers to do research. But at this moment, it's not a active priority, to be very honest. So at this moment, we don't have it. But maybe some form of custom reports goes on your email right now when you do any form of unlocks. You can actually get a report that how many unlocks happened, how many credits got deducted, how many didn't get deducted because the emails were not verified.
Yeah, because I think JDIP is, I mean, SEO agency, so that's why he was thinking about this.
Right. We can work on something, Jaydeep. Okay, Vijay asks, it's difficult to question to us, but how do you plan on taking care of LTD customers and sustainability of the company? Okay, very good question. LTD, that's why we are taking very limited LTD customer. To be honest, I had offers from all the large marketplaces to work with them, but I went for a very limited audience because we want to do limited license. Take care of them like kings and make sure, so with LTD customers, I don't have the mindset of earning a lot of money. My mindset is very clear that we want to give the best service, get good reviews from them, get good customer advocacy. And sustainability of the company is not a problem. As I told, I also run a very large business which has a lot of enterprise customers, and that has been funding this. Apart from this, there are a lot of investors who are chasing us, to be honest, to take their money. So probably we might also raise something soon if we see some good offer. But the sustainability is not a problem for us. So we are pretty much relaxed. Our team is big enough and we are still bootstrapped. So that's not much of a worry or a question for us. So, and yeah, taking care of LTD customers, I mean, it's unsaid. I'm part of the community. So I will
Okay,
take care, the rest care. Yeah.
well, when since you are talking about this LTD sustainability, uh, I mean, the audience would like to know how do you compare? Actually, somebody asked also compared to the giants, like Apollo, or maybe some of the LTD competitors, Lead Rocks, Caldura, or maybe Tomba, the kind of
Right.
competitors.
Perfect. So how do we compare? Essentially, one Apollo, of course, has a lot of money to spare, right? But I told you they are very strong in US as a geography. I don't know how good of a UI UX you guys like them. I don't know about their email deliverability, but we, as I told you, a lot of things that we are doing is for you guys, including the keywords and all that. A lot of filters that we are coming up with are very powerful filters that are not there with Apollo. Our personality intel is just with us, not there with any of the players. I think LeadRox is just a very, very beta level tool. I don't see even a powerful search bar with them like this. I think like this, a connected search bar, I don't think even Apollo has to offer, where you can search absolutely anything like you do a Google search and still get decent results. So we are getting very better in a lot of geographies that Apollo does not have. Plus personality intel and all of these they don't have. Lead rocks we don't even compare to. I can actually share a comparison sheet. We have a bright roadmap, and I don't see them doing a lot. They have just been doing LTD back to back. We don't have that sort of intention. Cloudura, I think that's a good tool. Again, we want to get better in a lot of geographies that they don't, and the same edge we have against them, like how we have against Apollo. Plus, we focus a lot on data verification and cleanliness of data. If we mine 100 data, actually just 5 just goes through what you see and 95 gets filtered. That's the level of quality and filtering we are actually looking at. Uh, and our whole roadmap is very different from all of these guys. So we are a absolutely, different tool altogether. So that's how we, compare. I hope, and in Middle East also we want to get very strong data. That's a big priority because that's a 3.5 to 4 billion dollar, 3.5 to 4 million trillion B2B industry, which is just a bit less than US, and something emerging. So we want to get very good with Middle East as well. Thanks, Chris, for pointing it. Yeah. Next question, if this is fine.
Okay, Uswal, I gather you have 10 millions, what they call companies, right? I mean, in your database. So, how long do you actually use up, to actually capture all these 10 million company and also maybe the contacts, 100 million contacts?
Okay, we have more than 30 million companies, just a small change, and more than 120, 130 million professional contacts. And this has taken more than a year for us to build all of this. We have spent more than 100K just on our cloud, and that continues to be. So I think that's how much it takes. Now we have fastened up, all pipelines are set. We are adding up a lot more companies as we talk. Today we saw a lot of people talking about Australia data, so that is in focus. You'll see by next month a lot of data getting added there, hopefully. Uh, Also, I need to consult my data team and give the final date, but I am very positive that by end of next month, some more Australia data is going to get added. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Yeah, because from what you have told us, you actually have done your homework, for more than a year to get all this done. It's
Yeah.
actually a lot, worth a lot of money, actually, So my opinion is actually, guys, you have to buy this, somehow or another, or else you'll miss out a lot.
I mean, this is not going to come back for sure. We are just focusing on our enterprise customers and MRR
Okay,
customers after
one
this.
more question that is very
Yeah.
critical. Are you going to any other LTD platform such as AppSumo, PageGround, Sasantra after this?
No, I don't think we'll be going. I'm very, very certain that we might not go until something happens, or if we have very big persuasion, or I don't know if we might go. I was very clear to do this right now. So at this moment, there are no plans at all. If any plans come up, then I'll definitely tell my whole community.
Okay, guys, we have to be make a decision, because sometimes I meet up a lot of LTD committee members. They ask it, oh yeah, we don't buy first, we wait until it come to Epsomo or maybe it come to other platform. So I say sometimes you have to make a decision, to buy or not to buy. If you buy now, you actually use it, then you bet to your benefit. What if you don't come back, or what if you don't go there, then you lose totally. So that's my opinion.
And this is a very low price as well. I mean, at a jaw dropping price, and more importantly, this is a tool which will give you a return. So I remember, I give swags to a lot of people who visit us, and even if just one of them convert back, I actually make more money than the overall cost of the swag spent. And like say 500 $1,000 worth swags were sent, just 1% returns back more than 20-30K worth deal is in. And this is a tool like that. You unlock 1,000 people, cold email them, and just two of them responded and one deal closed. All of your money is back. This is just
Yeah.
a one-time payment. And there's an exclusive offer, I think, on download CLO community right now for 10% off, which is valid only for next few days. So after that, even that goes, and there might be an increment in price. Um, cool.
How much data is there for India?
Okay. Pranay, do you want to take this question if you're still, audible?
Is my voice audible now?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
perfectly.
can hear you.
It wasn't audible back then. Probably some error. So India is our third largest geography that we are covering. So that's the stat. So we have more than I think more than 8 million companies from India which are verified. Apart from that, we have tens of millions in the pipeline that we are verifying and integrating on the go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, this question from Latif Mir from UK. Hospitality and catering is my niche. So most of
Maybe I'll
them
take
use
this
this.
up.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, so we have more than 110 industry filters, and hospitality, catering, restaurants, and all of that are already part of those filters. So, and apart from that, for micro and small businesses, you can always choose the company size and the revenue range, less than $1 million, less than $100 million, 100 to 500 people in a company. So that those are some very basic and direct use cases to get your data. Apart from that, we have more than 6,000 keywords, and you will find every kind of a subcategory inside those keywords. We've tried to take care of everything possible, and if you guys have any custom requests for any of the keywords, we'll surely look into those. We're very open to adding more keywords.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Justin asked this question. I mean, maybe yes, he came in slightly later.
Right.
So
I think he's spot on. He has figured out that this is disk. We do disk plus Ocean plus some other frameworks as well, and a lot of research that we have done on hundreds of thousands of data profiles. We combine all of that, and how we find this out is the secret sauce. But yeah, some of it is based on the job profiles you've been, the geographies you've been, and what you have written, how you have written, and everything. I mean, a lot of things get combined, and then that result comes out. But probably I was contemplating, after this tool becomes a success in 6 months or 1 year, we'll actually publish a lot of papers and try to see if we can open source some of the things. Yeah, I think, can this be used to prospect B2C clients? Why not? I mean, if you can find B2C, people, and if you're trying to target one-on-one, you can use the extension on LinkedIn if they are there, and you can actually try to target them. So the data is there. I mean, in the world of AI, you are as good as the data you have. So the data is in place. It's on you how you use it, for sales, for marketing, for networking, for anything, for making friends, anything. So you can use it.
okay, while
Okay.
related, I want to ask a question related to this. What Wallace has been asking. I think there are some people who also ask, are you going to do some? I mean, to add on like something like prospecting tools, actual like email outreach tool, that kind of things.
Right. I think two tools are mentioned here, like Zero and Use Artemis. I have used Use Artemis. If you use our tool, you'll clearly know the difference in quality and the difference in results. Uh, I think what matters is the quality, and there's a huge difference in our tool and Use Artemis. The number of filters that you see here, including the keywords and all of this, I don't know if that's there in Use Artemis. I don't know if they are still adding up a lot of data. Maybe they would be. I would really want that because a lot of community members have that. So good data there will also help everyone. I have not used Zero in, I'm sorry, but as I told you, the features that we are building, we are trying to carve out a niche. So we are going to be very different from tools who are just looking at each other left, right, and just building the same things everywhere. We want to build very different things, which actually changes the way outreach happens. So we want to bring in that sort of disruption. So definitely expect huge differences. I think there are already more than 10, 20 differences. I'll actually publish certain differences of Zintler versus Use Artemis, Zintler versus other tools, Apollo and so on.
Okay, thank you.
Joel,
Yeah.
there were a couple of questions for lead rocks comparison and Tomba.
Okay. I think today I was sharing a lot of images. I'll also share in this group. I think Tomba, I think anywhere Zscout itself, Zscout, we are giving unlimited lookup, including bulk, which is a lot better than Tomba, which also is beautifully incorporated in our extension, which adds on to your existing data. LeadRocks, I think LeadRocks is a very beta level tool. They don't even have a scalable search bar or data focus in any certain geographies. So I think that's not a. I don't put up confirm any competition there. I'll directly put up certain sheets which will show the differences. Yeah, I think some
Okay,
more.
let's answer this question.
Yeah, three
You don't
seat
mind.
means plus package. Okay, so the plus package have three seats means that three people from your team can actually join and they can separately prospect and totally use those credits and create their own separate lists and then save the data in their individual lists. And one whoever is the main manager or admin will be able to see what everyone is doing. Any enterprise or any sales company typically does this, right? Say I have three SDRs in my team. I'll actually give this to them, add three seats and give them their individual access. So that's what the three seats means. I hope I was clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I want to ask Krishna, is the analysis 100% or 60% just now? Krishna, if you don't mind, Krishna Swami, is he around? I'm not sure, because I
Right.
mean that is the most interesting part of today's webinar,
I'll probably drop him a message and I'll check with him what we can do better since we looked at his profile. But let's move on to the next question.
Okay, let's move to the next question.
Oh, perfect. He says it was spot on. Thank you so much.
Okay, this is a slightly different question.
Okay, lists categorized as retail versus non-retail, uh, and ratings. This is a very very interesting filter to have. We don't have this filter yet, but something that we were considering. So ratings are something that can be put in, but again they get manipulated at times. But if this is an important requirement for you, I can definitely ask my team to look into a filter like this, or at least an advanced filter, within next couple of months. Yeah. Can I export contacts without emails or phone numbers only to get LinkedIn URLs? Yes, you can. You can easily get their LinkedIn URLs. It's just as good as doing the search and getting all the LinkedIn. But exporting them without using the credit is something that might be a question mark here, because sourcing all the data around this person also takes some effort for us. So that's how it might be. At this moment, it's open, but later it might be that way. If we move to the next question. Okay, what if there isn't much data on the person? Okay, so this is a good question. One, if you don't have much data, you can actually go on their LinkedIn and try to run the extension. If the extension also does not show you much data, then probably we try to update that data soon. We have a lot of inbuilt machine learning setup, AI setup, which can in real time also try to search for that data everywhere among our sources and try to get you an email, at least the professional email, bare minimum with an accuracy percentage. But we can actually try to get in something based on the lists that we get. Yeah, see, Pranay also tells that we have a request form. You can actually
Yeah,
request the
this is a
profile.
added
Yeah,
advantage.
right. How does the credit system work for personality intelligence? Okay, so these are just the credits for unlocking. But if you are on the premium package every month, say, this is built in a way as a funnel. So in the funnel, one you prospect, then you try to reach out. Personality intel you need for the people with whom you might have to do meeting or once you have meeting book. So I think in the topmost package you get like 20 profiles per month, uh, which is, and this is actually a very expensive feature for us. The processing actually costs a lot. The R&D, as we have invested very heavily on the R&D, so you will keep getting 20 profiles per month separately, so that the moment we launch right now, we'll have some hardbound limits, but soon we'll incorporate it and we'll let you know how it either incorporates with this credit or a separate personality credit comes in. But whatever is promised, I'll make sure that either you get equal to that or more than that, but not less. Uh, do you have data of yeah, so Middle East is our focus. So Middle East is something on which we are building and we want to strongly keep building. So we will be building more data, and we also have a lot of data in this region already. So while we continue to build more, so yes.
Okay, I remember seeing Derek Gross was talking about South Africa data. Do you have South Africa data?
Uh, Sorry, I think I lost you, Pranay. Would you like to take this question?
We have almost all the geographies in the world. I think, Derek, the best use case would be you could probably sign up and probably try it out. Yeah. Uh,
China. Do you have any data on China?
This is an interesting question. Currently, due to the language constraint, we don't have, but that's also a market we are actually genuinely interested in. So, but at this moment, I don't think we have a lot of data. We just have some data around China, just the trader data.
Okay. Yeah, I think we have gone through most of the question, but I skipped some question because some are repeated. No, so guys, if you still have any question you want us to ask, you want us to answer, please type it in now. Type it again. No, and we'll look at it. Okay. Oswald, please continue talking while I'm actually picking out the name for the giveaway.
Sorry, I think I'm losing you.
No, I asked you to continue to talk. To look at the
Okay.
question or
Yeah.
what.
So, guys, I mean, you guys can actually get the plan while it is an early bird, and we will soon. And I also join the Zintler community, which is on WhatsApp. I can actually extend the link for you, and that can be done. Apart from that, I'll also I have seen a lot of people have asked us for roadmap, so I'll be sharing a roadmap soon. I'll also share how we compare with other players. But rest assured, before we started this whole activity, we just had one goal, that we need to make sure that LTD community gets the best deal ever. And whenever someone makes a post that what is your favorite LTD, after a few months we want to see our names there, that people mention our deal. That's the goal and satisfaction that we have. I think Chris is asking, do we consider REST APIs? Yes, for personality intel we are building APIs. Even for lookup we are actually building, and will at this moment we don't have it public. The APIs are private, but we have some plans on how we export it. Yes, Ankit. Unfortunately, at this moment, it's around 20 credits. I can actually give you a breakdown. Our actual costs against each psychology unlock is slightly lesser than $50. So if you look at it in 2.5 years, we actually end up spending all the amount, while the costs of that is getting lesser. As the cost of technology gets lesser to us, I can consider increasing something or we can actually plan on something if you have more use case. Since this is early stage, if you like the psychology more, we can actually plan something around that, and I can give we can plan something on that soon. But at this moment, 20 is the premium plan, and I think this is not there in the first basic package either. So okay, I think Derek is extending help. These are the sort of community folks we need, and this is why we love community. So we just got a someone who can help us right out of nothing. I'll definitely reach out to you, Derek, and I would want to hear more of your opinions. Yeah, as Chris points, I think if we have pay as you go for personality, that will really help us. To be honest, I'm bound to give any feature as part of this if it does not cost us a lot, and as part of the LTD. If something that recurring costs us, I'll be very honest to everyone on what how the costs are and how I can give you the best offer.
I Uswal, for the personality intelligence, you can do add-ons. Maybe you just sell 100 credit, 200 credit, or pay as you go, because not
Correct.
everybody wants it. But some people really need it because they are prospecting high ticket customer, or maybe very important customers, so they need it. So that would be good.
Perfect. And that will be at a very discounted price. Since you guys are coming early with us, I'm going to do the best possible for our users. So, okay, I think yes, Leonard. I think this is the intention why Zintler was built. So you can actually find certain professionals and reach out to them right from here. Click on the LinkedIn, go to their profile, and start talking to them. Soon, a lot of personalization that is coming up will actually help you write personalized message as well. Also, help you score the message in real time on how good these messages are. There are just too many things that we have to do, and we are a smaller team, so soon we'll expand the team and try to fasten up a lot of things. But I remain committed to you guys.
Okay, Arnob Johari, what do you need? You have not finished the question, or whatever
He needs
standpoint.
us. Arnav, we need you to, be with us. Join our, Zintler community, and probably, take up the tool if you like it. Uh, we need you. So, correct. I think, Jaideep, this makes sense. The local data is a big priority for us too. We are just evaluating how the costs of data mining can reduce, and we can bring in more data and become market leaders there. So probably with help of you guys, we can. How many data do you have on France? I think and in Europe and France, we have pretty good data. And that is, I think France and Australia are something which are in high demand. So we'll actually focus on bringing in more. The exact numbers I can actually share with you, Bill, probably separately. Um, and yeah, I think Eugene asks an important. Okay, I think this is the question. I can take up the next question if that's okay, Albert.
Which question?
I think Eugene asks a question on why do
Oh,
we
okay.
do LTD. Yeah. So as I told you, we wanted to do a limited LTD to onboard agencies, SMBs, and a lot of partners, and give back to the community. I'll tell you something. During the time when we were building product, this is the type of community which gave us a lot. So even though we are building some enterprise solutions, we want to give back to the community and build something for the community. I think LTD users are the best users because they are extremely honest. I don't know what kind of reviews might come for us on G2. Good reviews is helpful, but honest opinion or honest feedback is something. And if I can empower the most basic set of businesses who are emerging, and if I can help them grow, then I think I can empower anyone. So we wanted to do a very limited one-time LTD, and that's why we are here. But the licenses are selling really fast, and we are thankful. And I think the LTD might get over soon as well. Right now, we are planned for 10 to 12 days, but I don't know if we'll go that long because the sales are happening fast.
Okay, Leonard Lim, unfortunately, the basic plan does not come with the personality credits. So you have to buy the plus or premium plan.
Right.
Okay, I'll not come back with the question. You need more credit as the tool is so promising. So, okay,
Uh,
I want to ask Ushwal, since this is either a LTD or a monthly basis, but maybe you have to consider maybe add on one-time credits as well.
We are planning very large scale add-ons on a lot of things actually for our regular users so that they can take add-ons. I can actually plan something on this and come back. I'll take this as an important feedback. Currently, we just have these three packages, but I can actually make a promise that I'll come back with some form of add-ons for any of our LTD users and make sure that they are at a comfortable spot.
Yeah, I mean it's good to have only for maybe for only for LTD users for one time at you can buy on demand, which means let's say 100 credit, 200 credits, that kind of things.
Right.
I'm not sure, so just consider. Okay, I think we have actually gone through a lot of the question, and also some question are repeated, so we just skip. So guys, before we end with the giveaway draw, please I give you three more question or two more question. Looking okay, this is actually yeah.
Okay, actually, a lot of users have been requesting us to bring in a bigger package with a lot more credits, but uh, I don't know. I need to ask all the stakeholders and see if we can somehow plan on more credits. But really appreciate Arnab. I'll have a chat with you and I'll see what best can be done for sure. Thank you.
Okay. So Ushwal, shall I do the draw? I have actually
Maybe
not
last, any more questions if you guys have, you can always reach out to hey@zintler.com. We'll try to get back to you as soon as possible.
okay. You have one customer already.
Thank you, Eugene. Welcome on board.
Hunter, yeah, Hunter mainly on email, right? Hunter.
Correct. The Z Scout is a hunter and Tombow alternative.
Mm.
Although our tool can be used, so the premium package has both Lookup plus Z Scout. So Z Scout is a hunter and Tombow alternative. Lookup is a Apollo plus Lucia alternative plus Psychology Intel and plus the email sequencer that we are building. It's actually a combo of 3 4 different tools. If you take the premium package, you get like 4 mega package tools in one package right now. So that's something that we
Also,
have.
that's the whole idea, because I think there are hundreds of tools in the market, but it's all broken. You have to move from one tool to another tool. So that's also one of the parts that we're trying to fix, that we're trying to get everything into one.
Okay, before we end, when is the LTD ending? Just tell them the date and time.
Given the speed of sales of license, I think we had planned on ending it around 13th or 15th. So 10 to 12 days. Uh, so I think that's the time. But we have some partners asking us to stay for longer. So let's see, but not beyond this month for sure. I mean, even in the best case scenario, not we won't go beyond this month for sure.
I think you better stop it at 1 week later, then everybody will buy. The longer you drag, the longer they will drag. This is our experience.
Our actual calendar plan is only until 12th of October. So, I
Or if
mean,
the licenses get over, yeah.
yeah, until the licenses get over because we have very limited
I
licenses.
think the licenses would get over faster than 12.
Okay, so Eugene, hope that you won't abandon him.
For sure. I mean, as I told you, we didn't go with any marketplaces either because we didn't want to onboard thousands of users and do the same story what other LTDs are happening. I see a slow death of LTD community for the similar reason. So I want to focus on quality and limited users. So I'm going to make sure that it's going to be long lasting, guys. If you look at my LinkedIn, you'll actually understand the sort of work I have been doing and I have been staying in this field for a while. I have seen all tough times and I have sustained. If you talk to any of our team members, you'll see the confidence they have in the product and the team. We are here to stay. Some of the biggest guys want to back us, so we are here to rock it.
Okay, let's move to the giveaway. Let me share my screen. Okay. Oh, can you see?
Yeah. visible.
I mean, people are having their fingers crossed. So I'm. I hope.
Okay, I was just estimating. Okay, guys, we have two winners. Let's please sort it out. Sort it out first. See whether any repeated names. I guess no repeated names. Okay, let's shuffle. Let's go. First winner will come Latif Mia. Latif, are you around to claim your prize or else we will draw again?
Congratulations, Latif. Welcome on board.
Latif has been very active on the comments as well.
Latif Mia is from UK if I'm not wrong. So Latif, please type your name if you're around to claim the prize. Because yeah, congratulations, Latif. You're the first winner. Let's remove your name. Okay, so hold your breath, guys. This is the second winner. VJ. VJ asked a lot of questions as well. VJ, are you there? He should be here.
Congratulations, Vijay. Welcome on board.
But it's not enough for him.
Right.
The basic tier is not enough for him.
He
Right,
can probably
VJ?
upgrade at a difference then.
Yeah. Okay, let's remove your name. So congratulations, Latif Mia and Vijay Anand Krishnan. Okay, let's stop sharing the screen. Okay. Let me. Okay, this is the deal link, for what they call this Zintlr. So if you think that this is something that will help you, I'm sure it will help you if you are prospecting customer. So we have a special 10% discount. Use this discount code called download silo as usual, and we hope that you will use it. If you bought it. So before we end this, I would like to say thanks again to you guys for having this wonderful evening with us. Especially from Uzwal and also Pranip, and also to the audience. The audience is important, and I would like to apologize again because on behalf of Wave Video, because Wave Video today we scheduled it properly, but then he doesn't show it in the Facebook group. But fortunately, it's in the Facebook page and also YouTube, so we can always juggle around. So I see that there are five more questions. I'm not too sure who are they. Oh, these are all congrats message. Okay, guys. Thank you for coming. And before we end, I would like to invite Uswaj or Pranay to say a few words before we go home.
Thank you for having us, guys, and thank you for showing all the trust and all the love you have been giving us. We really want to keep going with that. Around 45, 47 users were with us for more than 1.5 hours, which is more than 45 plus 45 plus hours of love and effort and trust shown towards us, which is a big deal for us. It means a lot to founders like us, and a big thanks, Albert, for having us here on the call with you. We had some amazing conversation today, and we really loved the session today. We really look forward to serve the community better and onto the sky. Thank you, guys.
Mhm. So
Thank
before we end, in case you forget to fill in the 100 credits form, please do so because that form is actually go directly to Zintlr. They will provide you 100 credits, in addition to the 40 credits that in the free tier. Okay, Pranif, sorry.
No, no, no. Thanks a lot. I think one of the most engaging audiences and very constructive questions. I think as a part of the engineering team, I'm part of the engineering team. I got a lot of suggestions and requests from here, a lot of good feedback, and great. It was a fun time. And thanks a lot for staying with us for 1.5 hours. That's a very long time. Thank you so much.
Okay, your payment gateway is stuck.
I'm going
Eugene,
to support you on this, Eugene. Let's connect over Facebook DM and let's fix this.
yeah, I think sometimes this happen, because
Yes.
sometimes too many people buy or maybe or whatever reason. Okay,
Eugene, your payment was confirmed. The team will reach out to you soon.
okay, guy,
Thank you
that's
so much,
okay.
guys.
Thank you. This is a fantastic webinar
Thank
we have
you.
had tonight.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.